guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is me, Marquise G. This week's Meal Monday was inspired by one of my friends, Vashti. We are making a keto stir fry with cauliflower rice. So first I am starting off with 2 chicken breasts. This recipe I'm going completely off the cuff, no recipe, so whatever sounds right that might go in a stir fry is exactly what I'm using. So I'm just cutting up my chicken breast into little thin strips. You can do it in cubes, however you like your chicken. Cut it up however way you like, but this is just what I'm doing for my chicken. Make sure it's rinsed off, cut off any fat, and get that cut up, and then we'll get it into the pan. Next, I have my shrimp. I have these rinsed off. They did come with tails on them. They were pretty decent sized shrimp. So I tried to make sure I had all the tails taken off. So I just crack the top, pull the shrimp right out. They come out real simple and clean. Rinse those off, and then I'm cutting them in half so they'll stretch a little bit further. And then I'll get those all cut up and into the pan as well. So now that I have my chicken and shrimp in the pan, I'm using some onion powder, some pink Himalayan sea salt, some garlic that is minced already, not fresh garlic, garlic powder, also a little bit of black pepper as well. And then we're gonna get all of that into the pan. I'm also adding some Cajun seasoning just for a little extra spice. So while the chicken and shrimp cooks, we're gonna start prepping our vegetables, starting with a zucchini. I'm cutting off both ends, and then I'm just gonna cut them into pretty fair slices in full circles, and then I'm going to cut the circles in half. Next, I'm cutting up my broccoli. I had one medium-sized broccoli crown, and then I'm just cutting the stems off of those and just chopping up the broccoli the best way I know how. I don't really have any real cutting techniques. I'm not a professional chef, so I'm just doing whatever works for me. Okay, so now that I have the zucchini and the broccoli in the pan, I'm gonna add some olive oil and this Kikkoman stir fry sauce. I was recommended a sugar-free stir fry sauce, but I could not find it in the store. So for my keto followers, make sure you try to look for that. Now I'm cutting this onion, which is very difficult for me. Again, I have no real knife cutting skills at all, and as you can see, it looks like I'm about to take my finger off, but we were all good in the kitchen, okay? So I'm just cutting the onion in half, and then I'm just going to dice it up as best as I can. Again, do not judge me. I am not a professional chef. Y'all, I was pretty much cutting this onion with my eyes closed, but my eyes did not water as much as they did on the last video when I was cutting onions. So I think I was a success this time. Now, this may be a little non-traditional, but I am adding asparagus tips. When I was looking for fresh asparagus for a different recipe, I couldn't find any, so I had to get frozen asparagus, but then I found fresh asparagus. So we're just gonna put it in this stir fry. And now I'm going to chop up some fresh garlic just because I love garlic. So I was like, why not? Let's just add some fresh garlic. Now, just to finish off the flavors, I'm gonna put in the rest of my stir fry sauce, and then I'm also going to add some soy sauce as well, just because why not? I love soy sauce, and some more Cajun seasoning just to give it a little bit more kick. And this is what it looks like all simmering together. And now we're gonna start on our cauliflower rice. I had, again, a large head of cauliflower, and then you wanna cut that down into smaller pieces and then rinse it, put it on a paper towel, and also go back to pat it dry just to take a little bit of the moisture out. I have no real rhyme or reason as to why you have to take the moisture out, but I did not know how to make cauliflower rice, so I did look up a recipe for this. And for my cauliflower rice, I will be using a food processor. However, you can just take the head of cauliflower and grate it on a regular cheese grater as well. Now at this point, it was late at night. My family was hungry, so I was just trying to finish this as soon as possible. But I would recommend putting in less amounts of cauliflower into the food processor because I ended up pulsing it too much and the parts that were at the top weren't making it to the bottom. So I pulsed it too much and it kind of turned into cauliflower quinoa. Then just put it in a non-stick pan with a little olive oil, let it steam for a little bit, add some soy sauce, salt and pepper if you would like. Don't let it burn like I did, but at this point my dog was acting crazy, so I had left it on the stove and it kind of burned. I am now going to plate and top it off with this yum yum sauce that I found. And this is the final result, you guys. It looks so green. I just loved it. So I just topped it with some of the yum yum sauce and some extra diced onions because y'all know I love onions. But this dish was literally so good, cauliflower rice and all. I cannot believe that I loved it so much. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know down in the comments if you like this recipe. If you try it for yourself, let me know how it works out for you. Don't forget to say your grace. I know I've been doing these voiceovers, but I'm gonna get back to doing them live, I promise. I just gotta get my dog more trained and calm down so I don't always have to watch her while I'm in the kitchen. But that's it for this time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Stay happy, be healthy, and I'll see you next time.